Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Raul,
And it's Mike.
and we'd like to welcome you back to episode number 23
Mm-hmm.
of the AO podcast.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, before we get into anything, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and listen to us on Apple Podcast and Spotify. Links for everything is down in the description.
Down below.
Um, now, so I do kind of want to give some context. So, as we're
What's the
recording,
context?
as we're recording this, which is episode 23, I'm about to post episode 22 later on today. But I do want to address like the small hiatus that we did take, because I think it was like in between.
Yeah,
I think it was about maybe 2 weeks since in the span of episode 21 and episode 22.
Yeah.
And that's honestly just because, life, and I honestly just got kind of sidetracked with some stuff, but
Yeah.
now like we're back at it. So I just wanted to address that, because I know that there was a small little gap in between those two episodes. But now back at it with episode 23.
And
now,
also, not only that, we haven't recorded in that long either.
So that we haven't.
So getting back in is like, oh shit, yeah. It was
Yeah.
So yeah.
But okay, wait. So the first thing that I have to say is, I don't necessarily want to contribute it to the weed, but I definitely think that it helps. I've noticed lately that I've been really into watching like just fucking nature shit.
Yeah.
But the thing is, here's the thing. In my defense, I know that's that's like a very stereotypical like thing to say, that you like to watch when you're high. But the cool part is, it's like
you get to learn some shit.
You actually learn some shit, and it's like the thing that I could thank the weed for in that sense is that I'm honestly, like, the older I get, I'm starting to fucking realize that I probably have ADHD. Or some form of that, because I've noticed, you know what made me notice it a lot?
What?
Video games. Because I noticed that when I was like a kid and I would play video games, I would like just stay glued there, right? And I could like be playing for hours. Whereas now, like, whenever I try to play like a game or something, I can't. I wouldn't be able to sit there for like a full hour. Like, I have to kind of get up in between and like do some other shit. Like, I can't just sit there now.
Yeah.
So I definitely do think that I do have like at least some form of that. So I will say that the thing that I can attribute to the weed with that sense is that I think it does help to at least keep me focused on what I'm doing. And so in regards to the nature shit, like whenever I watch it, and because I'm high, I'm able to like, it's able to keep my attention that much easier. But then it's also crazy with all the shit that you actually end up learning.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Fuck kangaroos.
That was random, because we're not even from Australia.
Yeah,
it's not like they're even gonna fucking run into
I know,
it's
like, but you never know, man.
What the fuck was just a fucking rogue kangaroo in California?
You never know, like, life throws shit at you.
Something so fucking stupid. I'm so happy I didn't say it, because it would have been stupid, but it also would have really been fucking dumb.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I'm not gonna say it.
Kangaroo Jack jumping around and shit.
But
I've never seen that movie and I don't want to.
What's it called? No, but like it's crazy what you learn, because dude, I learned something. Now this wasn't like, now I actually learned this through a YouTuber, and I want to shout him out because he does like really great. He does like commentary videos on different types of animals and stuff. His YouTube channel is Casual Geographics. He's a really dope guy. I discovered him like maybe I want to say like a couple months back. And his videos are just like really awesome, because they're really fast paced, and he gives you a bunch of interesting facts. But he also like uses like he throws in jokes in there that like keep your attention and keep it entertaining. So that's what I really like. So shout out to him. You should go to check him out. But he did a video about cats. And after I watched that video, I realized that while I am a dog person, I don't mind cats.
Yeah.
But like in my head, I always kind of just thought that dogs were superior to cats, and I think maybe a lot of that had to do with the fact that I had like a shit ton of dogs growing up. Um, but after watching that fucking video, I started to realize cats are fucking so much more smarter than dogs.
No, they really are. They, you know, my dogs get outsmarted by the cats all the time, and and they're such small dogs, and the cats around the neighborhood are fucking huge, and I'm like, oh, there's a reason why you've been surviving this long, you know. But like, sometimes they go away because around 4th of July, because we live in an area that like
Oh
just
yeah,
loves
we lighted
that
up.
just loves to make so. Yesterday night.
And here's the thing.
Yesterday night, and we're in August.
That's what I'm about to say. It doesn't even have to be the fucking 4th of July for shit to be popping off over here, man.
Like just giant.
Like all there has to
blasting.
be is like a fucking party, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm just. No, there was no party yesterday though. But did you hear that shit in the night?
Yeah.
It was like, oh my fucking god.
I mean, you don't know. Maybe some fools were celebrating something.
Fools are always celebrating something.
Yeah, that's the one thing about like I've noticed this about like Mexican people. It like you definitely like all you have to need is just a small little occasion to do something. Like you just need that one tiny excuse. Like your baby was able to shit in the toilet for the first time. Let's throw a fucking party.
It's like, hey, and then like you just see 2 24-packs
yeah,
come into the room.
Like a fucking party for a baby, but you know there's gonna be fucking alcohol.
You know, and it goes from like 4 people to 35. You know, no, it gets crazy. But sometimes I'm like, okay, I got stuff to do tomorrow, and then my family members would be like, the night's just getting started. What do you mean you can't go to sleep now?
Oh no, but dude, so it was basically a video where he talked about like all the crazy like genetic advantages that cats actually have.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, one of the facts that absolutely blew my mind and stuck with me that I didn't really know. But did you know that it's actually way safer for a cat to fall off a higher level, like let's say building or something, than it would be for it to like fall off a one that's more lower to the ground? And the reason for that is because I guess cats have gotten so used to like gravity in a way where whenever they fall from like a really tall height, their bodies have actually learned how to like essentially just like relax itself. So instead of like crashing all the way down to the ground, they basically become like a small kite because they glide down, and then their body like takes most of the impact when they fall. Whereas if they were to jump off a building that was more lower to the ground, they actually run the risk of hurting themselves more, because since it's like not that small of a drop, their body doesn't have time to like adjust to it.
Yeah.
So like they like can hurt themselves more, like falling off a shorter distance versus like a higher distance, which just like absolutely fucking blew my mind when I found that out.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. No, especially with like, you know, the dogs are just so funny because of like how, like,
bro, dogs eat their own shit. Like that's the only argument you really
do cats not eat shit?
I don't know. I don't know like if that's a common thing. Like,
you know what? I'm not gonna look that up. So you know,
because here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that it does happen. But I don't know, just because it's like kind of like yeah, I don't know, because I don't. Well, the thing too is like I don't know that many people that own cats. So I don't know if it's like a common thing in like the cat world for like cats to eat their own shit. I don't know if that's something they're known for. Yeah, because I know dogs definitely are.
It's crazy. People tell me that my dogs are more like cats than they are dogs.
How?
But they're just because like they're fucking
I've met
lazy.
them several times. I don't think that. I don't think a cat would hump my fucking arm. Oh yeah, we've never fucking said that shit on here before. We've never fucking said that story.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So we gotta tell that.
Okay, I guess we went from like talking about like National Geographic.
Yeah. Okay.
Shit
Well, listen. This is worth getting sidetracked for. This is a great fucking story. Because here's the thing: is because it kind of like encapsulates what our friendship was going to be. Because
really?
Bro, this was one of the very first times I went to your house.
It was.
Okay, so we were still in middle school, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we're no, it was we're in high school because I got my dogs freshman year. I got my dogs freshman year of high school.
Oh shit! Wait. So then, wait.
Yeah.
So then, did I ever go to your house during middle school?
I think you did a couple of times, but it wasn't until high school where we went to each other's houses more and stuff. You know, so it's just like, but that's when I got my dogs was freshman year.
Cause I remember one of the because I know for sure one of the very first times you came to my house was when you did the stupid bike thing when I had the fucking slide.
Oh my god, yeah, that was like the summer before freshman year too, I think. We told it on the podcast before, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So,
but anyway,
but like that shit was fucking funny. Oh, like the way I felt was fucking stupid. Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, so you like it was just another regular day. We decided to come over and chill, and since this was around the time you had just gotten your dogs, I'm pretty sure this was the first time I met him.
Yeah. Because I just got him right, like a couple months before you came over. So, yeah, you came to my house. We were in my mom's room about to. I think I don't know why, but because I only had like the Xbox and the Wii, but like the Wii was
a fucking time.
Yeah, but like we actually had fun playing with the Wii and shit. So like, and then like my dog jumped, was sniffing you around.
Oh
like, yeah. I jumped on the bed, was sniffing you, and I was like, "Meet my dog. He's so cute and lovely and friendly."
So I had my like let me think. So I was like laying on the bed, and I had like my arm like extended out, and so your dog jumps on the bed, and it's like obviously doing like what a dog does. It's like sniffing me out and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so I kind of like I acknowledge him, but then I stopped paying attention after a while, and I think I started talking to you.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I feel him mount my arm, and this motherfucker just starts going in on my fucking arm. Dude.
Yeah, I know. He. I saw like there was a tone change within his body. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then he just jumped right on you, and that was my dog Bandit too. And then you came over a few months later where I got my other dog, Smokey. You came over to my house to play Xbox, and I was like, here, and I think even at the time you were like, this one's not gonna hump me, right?
Yeah.
This one's not gonna hump me. It was like, you sure? And I'm like, I don't think so, but like dogs grow up very quickly, so it's just like, you know, and then it's just you came to my house, and then you. At first, it was like more chill. Like he took more his time sniffing you around. You were actually like hopeful, like, oh, he's not gonna do the fucking deed on my arm. And then out of nowhere, he does the same exact thing my other dog did a few months before that incident. And now, you've been humped by my dogs each time. That was crazy. That was so fucking funny. That was so, and that's why you hate them now, so it's just, and that was, oh my god, my fucking throat, oh my fucking
Jesus. I know, it's fucking, it's killing me right now, too.
Oh, Jesus. You know what I think?
What?
Oh my god. Gino.
No, yeah, no, dude, it's fucking intense.
Yeah, that's good. I didn't even take that much. That's
fucking
you're
feeling
good.
It?
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. I'm so sorry to the audience.
Oh yeah, for those of you, okay, listen.
Like we said, 2 weeks away is.
Listen,
we've been.
No, just for those of you who
and the 2 weeks felt like 3 months.
If you guys, if for some reason this is like the first episode you've ever watched, we do pregame before each episode.
Yeah.
So
we got chill on that.
Yeah.
But like, but
we should probably wait until after. But
well, we it is what it is. Next week will be better. You know what I mean?
But this is how like we get fucking mayonnaise monkey and all that good shit.
Okay.
Cause listen, if you weren't like, I honestly don't think you would say half the shit that you say if you weren't high. Cause I think
my God.
I think like
that's a lie. I've said shit sober.
But the thing is like I think high, like you being high, it takes down like your guard even more. Mm-hmm. So like you're more open to saying whatever.
Mayonnaise pussy is also fucking hilarious. That's
what you said that too. I forgot.
Yeah, mayonnaise monkey is insane. I
don't think I've seen that. I was like, I forgot what the fuck the context of that was too.
But I've definitely anything involved like white slurs, like I'm definitely like open to saying, so it's just, cause like first of all, I'm like technically a minority because I'm Mexican, and I'm just like I'm still below you, but like I got the white skin, so like I could get away with it, like we have that power, I feel like Beavis and Butthead and the white privilege scene.
Oh yeah,
and then
that's a great fucking scene.
Yeah, so where did that go? All right, what were we talking about? That was crazy. I apologize for the mayonnaise faces out there that probably got offended. But, I get it. I get it. I would be mad too if I was a fucking.
Shut up. This is like literally the perfect fucking example of what I just said.
Oh Jesus! I'm not gonna have a career.
And you're gonna be like a director, and then like you're gonna be all famous, and they're gonna find you.
Directors have done worse. I think. I feel like I'll be fine.
I don't think you want. There's one that came to my head immediately, but I don't want to say.
Wait, who?
The fucking director for the Jeepers Creepers movie.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad one. That's a very bad one. When you look into like directors and like,
because here's the thing, that actually it blew my mind because unlike Michael, like I don't really look into movies like that, and not only that, Jeepers Creepers wasn't a movie that I actually like. I remember watching it, but it's not a movie that I like remember seeing a lot.
Yeah.
So I knew of it, but I didn't really know that much about it. So I remember when like that whole story blew up or it came back into the news circle a few years ago. When I actually read it, it actually did blow my mind because I was not aware of like that whole situation.
Yeah, no, it's just like that shit's like legit some fucked up shit going on through, and then he's still making movies. You know what I mean? He's got an audience.
Did he get arrested?
Yeah, no, he was that because a lot of that shit happened in the 80s. So it's just and then. But there might have been more cases after that. Like I like you said, I'm just like aware of it. I haven't really looked deep into it because that shit's just like I don't want to look into that. It's disgusting. I'm
pretty sure the only reason I saw it, I even knew about it, was because I do follow an account that does like report on horror movie news and stuff like that. So that's probably where I saw it.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to nature.
Yeah, back to nature. Not human nature, regular nature.
Do you have like any like weird animal facts or anything that you want
to say? Kangaroos. That's my fact.
Hey, dude, honestly, what would you do if you ever like actually came face to face with one?
Shit myself. The fuck am I gonna do? They're like hippos. They kill for fun. Hippos are vegetarians. And they still kill for fun.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen a clip where a hippo fucking... Like, there's a fucking deer, like, about to get rampaged by a bunch of, like, hyenas or something. And it saves it. Or, like, alligators. And the hippo actually saves the deer. But since the deer just stays there and is not running away, the hippo grabs the deer... wiggles it around, throws it back at the alligator.
Oh, dude. You know what's one that I saw?
That was the most savage, fucked up shit I've ever seen. I'm like, that's crazy.
Oh no, I think the most savage thing that I've ever seen is a clip. It was a clip that I saw. I think it was on a compilation. Um, of like some sort of animal stuff, but it was a video of a fucking. I think I can't remember if it was.
That's why. That's why I don't want to watch nature documentaries now either, because like sometimes you'll just see the most fucked up shit imaginable. I'm like, I didn't want to see that.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like nature documentaries usually don't show like the messed up shit.
Every time I see one, there's always like a fucking sad ass fucking like, and the penguin dies, and I'm just
no, but I mean, they don't show like I'm saying they don't show like the graphic shit. Like they don't show like animals eating each other.
I've seen a few where it's like, oh. And then I saw like I thought I was speaking of nature documentaries. I think
I'm not gonna lie, I wish they would, because it's like it's fucking nature. It happens.
It just happens. I don't want to see. I just want to see the plants grow. You know. Speaking of plants, so it's just like I saw this nature documentary on fucking Netflix.
I just want to see the plants grow. That sounds like the worst fucking title to like an indie fucking movie.
Like, I don't want all the killing shit. Even though y'all fucking eat that up though. Fucking those have like millions and millions of views.
Because it's fucking wild.
It is wild. It is wild. And I guess you have to know what would happen if you were in this situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you're gonna see a grizzly bear and then it's just gonna cut away to the grizzly bear fucking laying down. Like, shit happens. I
want to see the cute bears. Without them killing. Skinning the fish off.
No, but you know what I thought was fucked up? And I just randomly saw it on Twitter too.
Yeah.
It was a video, I think if it was, I want to say, I can't remember if it was a crow or an eagle. But it was like some type of one of those big birds. And it was literally fucking eating a snake alive. Like, it was like literally ripping the insides out of it with its beak.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn, I didn't know that they did that. No. It's fucking savage.
Fucking crazy. My girl went to Edinburgh recently, and apparently those seagulls, like the birds in that area, are fucking huge, twice as huge as the seagulls here. And like they eat the pigeons like that, and the smaller birds like that. Like they don't give a fuck. They also make a lot of noise. Like, and not only they don't sound like bird, they sound like humans screaming in the middle of the night. Apparently, like one time one of the classmates when they're first there, they heard like a screaming and they're like ah, ah, and they're like, what the fuck was that? And my girl was like, oh, those are just the seagulls. Like it sounds like a murder's happening around the block, but no, it's in the air. No, fuck it, you know, and it's. Birds too. I think I've talked about this many times. If y'all don't know, birds I think are fucking horrifying creatures because their ancestors were. Because the birds are the closest thing we have to dinosaurs. We have to today. A lot of the DNA, the most DNA of dinosaurs comes into the birds that we see, and I'm not surprised by that fact because there's been huge ass birds. There's a bird, I forgot what its name, but it has like its beak looks fake. It looks like a puppet, but it's just.
Oh, I think I know what bird you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what it's called either.
Yeah, but like, and it makes so much noise, and it's huge, and it has big fucking claws, and like it, you know, it's like one of the.
Wait, so you said you don't like birds, right?
Yeah.
So then, what would be like what's like the number one bird you say you wouldn't like to like ever see?
Oh my god, there's a bunch.
Oh, you know what would be a fucking like, you know what I think would like, I don't even know why, but you know what I think would kind of scare the shit out of me if I ever ran into it?
What?
A fucking ostrich.
Oh yeah, like what are you gonna do with? We don't see big birds around here. You know, this ain't Sesame Street.
Oh, shut up! I had a feeling you were gonna fucking make a dumbass joke like that when I said big birds. I fucking knew it. I had a feeling, dude.
Well, not in New York, you know what I mean? You know, it's but fuck, if the fucking any of them, even like, cause back in where I used to live, both my neighbors had like chickens and roosters and all that, and they
Oh,
were
we used to own a fucking duck.
yeah, that's funny. Yeah,
I used
is
to feed it tortillas.
I don't think that was good. Is that good for? No, I don't think it was good for them.
What the fuck? They eat bread.
They eat bread. I don't think bread's good for ducks either. Like people just feed them bread.
Well, fuck it. You know, I did the Mexican version of it.
Yeah, you know, it's fine. If they're Mexican, they'll live.
I mean, it's not like they didn't fucking say no. They're like, you know, fucking ran up to me and shit. Fucking, like...
Squawking.
Wait, I was in a... Wait, you said squawking, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's quacking. That's
Quacking?
why I didn't want to fucking say it. That's why I didn't want to fucking say it.
Shit, you're right. Quacking.
Yeah. Just fucking ran up to me and quacked on me. That is, I don't...
You knew what you were doing. You know, you've been watching a lot of Flavor of Love. I know what you've been...
That show's still great.
Fucking oyster.
If y'all have never seen that show, y'all gotta check it out.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
New York, my queen. And,
but no, so nature and shit. So you know what else is crazy?
Yeah.
How obviously, like, when it comes to the ocean, sharks, which are like my favorite animals, they do have that reputation for, like, obviously being like the apex predators of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's crazy because it hasn't been like, it wasn't like, it was maybe like a few years back when I actually started to realize about like what type of time like killer whales were actually on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, when you really look into it, it's like killer whales actually bully the shit out of some sharks.
Yeah, no, sharks are, when it doesn't come to humans or as tiny fish, are like huge victims of shit. Like the sharks can't catch a break. Like I'm a Jaws sympathizer. You know what I mean? So
that's so wild. You can just say I like sharks. Like
I'm fucking terrified of sharks. I hate them.
You know, but I mean, you said you're a Jaws. You're like, I mean, I know the shark and all those people, but I mean, he's still cool.
Oh, fuck Jaws. It's a great movie though. Talk about this is the only good shark movie, and it wasn't. They didn't think it was gonna be good when it went from like an 80-day shoot, which was already long, to a 150-day shoot. So it went from like 1 month to 3.
Actually, I think I've seen like 2 other decent shark movies after that.
Yeah, I know it was a crocodile movie that people like.
Oh no, the crocodile movie's fucking great. That movie.
So speaking of nature, why don't we talk about a certain movie about a deer that's coming out soon?
A deer?
Like the Poohverse or something? Like
the fucking Bambi?
The Bambi zombie movie? Are you ready?
Yeah, no. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I am a big fan of what is known as the Poohverse. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's essentially like a new kind of thing that's coming out, because a few years ago, there was a movie that came out called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Weenie Pooh.
And so for those of you who don't know, a little quick backstory on this movie. The guy who made it actually made it after the rights to the likeness of Winnie the Pooh, like, basically, like, ran out.
Yeah.
So it's now public domain, so people can use
their mascots as for free.
And so this guy decided to make basically like a retelling of the original story, but obviously make it into a horror movie. So now, like, the basic premise of the movie, because here's the thing, I don't really give 2 shits about giving spoilers for this kind of movie.
Yeah, no. I don't think no one's watched it. You know,
there's
been
not a sequel.
Yeah. Shit. You know, there's been a discourse on my side of Twitter recently about the quality of. I think I sent you a few tweets about people, like, just like, not knowing that Terrifier had shooters. Like, the Terrifier fans, including.
Oh, I actually saw a tweet like that.
Yeah.
Because I follow an account that's, like, really dedicated to the movie.
Yeah.
And so they've been, like, mentioning it, which I don't really get, because it's like, why, first off, here's the thing. Because here's the thing that I want to point out. There's a specific difference there's just a very distinct difference from the type of movie that Terrifier is to versus like something like a Hereditary.
Yeah,
You
no.
cannot go into
Raul versus film Twitter right now.
you can't
Right
like
now, let's
fucking go like into a movie like Terrifier thinking it's gonna be a hereditary type movie.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
for the people who like just hate on this movie, well, first off, for the people who hate on it because they go into it with that mindset, you're just kind of fucking dumb.
Film Twitter's dumb as fuck.
But for the people who like know what kind of movie this
Fuck
is
your
and
criterion.
don't like, here's the thing. I'm not arguing the fact that this is a great movie, and that's not what I'm arguing. But the fact that if you want to hate on it, but you can't even acknowledge the creativity that goes into something like that. Not to mention that, but the fucking guy who wrote it and directed it also did all the fucking special effects for it.
A lot of dedicated work to that shit.
Like, here's the thing, like, you gotta at least respect that type of grind.
Yeah.
And look, the guy, whether you like it or not, the guy was able to get 3 fucking movies.
Yeah.
Like,
and and all of them, including the one that's coming up, are gonna do so well.
Yeah, and so like here's the thing, like
I saw an Art the Clown mug at Hot Topic the other day while I got a chowder hat. So it's just like, so it's
no, like
it's
like
invaded it's invaded the
like
the
I'm
pop
honestly
culture.
so fucking happy for him that art became a thing. Because here's the thing,
whether we like it or not, art is like the new
here's
slasher,
here's the thing,
killer.
Art,
if
you claim to like slasher movies, there is no fucking way you can tell me that you can't appreciate Art the Clown.
Yeah,
because the kills that this guy has came out, like, here's the thing, like, fucking him, him using a fucking pistol to shoot that one girl in the fucking leg, like, I was like, I've never fucking seen a slasher do that before. Like, that was so fucking random and funny.
Oh
like,
my god, the way he uses gats and shit.
Yeah, like, you just gotta appreciate the fucking like creativity of it, man. Like, because you can't say that there's anything like it out there right now.
Yeah, you can't say and also like, as someone who's not a fan of the movie, you can't say it's like worse than like Jason Takes Manhattan or some shit. Because that Jason Takes Manhattan, although it looks good and it has a few decent kills, that shit fucking reeked. That's not a good fucking movie. Like, and I don't even like Terrifier, so it's just like. So it's just
still
like,
a great movie. So.
That being said, that second one is a little too fucking long.
Yeah,
man.
and the third one's gonna be still a little too fucking long, probably.
Like, the second movie was as long as a fucking Scorsese fucking movie.
I'm gonna enjoy every second of
Jesus.
And you're gonna have to be right there
Jesus. With me. I am not hyped for this, by the way. I am not on his side.
This is my
Despite this is the fact that I'm just hyping him up, but the fact that he does this shit to me, you know, we gotta give and take. Because,
this is literally my
I almost showed you Bo Was Afraid the other week. So
that almost happened.
That almost happened. It will be in here soon, but circumstances need to be right for certain situations, especially for a movie like Bo Was Afraid, and most of the people who've seen that movie fucking hate it because it's just like too much for them. So I want to see how much it is for you. So it's just that's gonna be great.
But no, I cannot wait because of course the new Terrifier comes out on October 11th. And of course, I'm gonna make this fool come watch it with me.
Yes, I sadly will have to go see that. But
and I can't fucking wait. You know why too? Mm-hmm. Why I'm fucking excited? Why? Because this is also gonna be the first Terrifier movie that I'm actually gonna see in theaters.
Yeah.
So that will be a nice experience.
And it's a Christmas horror movie, so I'm not gonna front. That's always like something I'm very fond of, is like mixing holidays together in a movie, in a horror movie. So, you know, I can't wait to see his twisted version of what a Halloween Christmas movie. I've been watching a lot of The Wire, and most of the characters sound like that. That's probably offensive to New York. It's like, hey, yo, we don't sound like that and shit like. I'm like, okay.
You didn't have to give examples.
You know, it's just the wiggers.
Shut up. No, okay. We gotta fucking move on, because once you start wilding out like that, I know it's time to move on.
Is it really that? Like a...
But... What's it called? No, but yeah, so nature in itself is fucking horrifying.
Yeah, and The Wire season 2 is really good.
And here's the thing, like, I was telling my sister this the other day. I was like, humans are so fucking lucky that we have like intelligence on our side. Don't think I didn't fucking catch that.
I saw you looking at it at the camera, and because I was like, I didn't know where to put my hands.
Wait, what the fuck were you fake clapping?
No, I was like, because I was like legit moving, because like I'm in a high state where like I just need to move and like be
I
comfortable.
thought you were like, because I said like one thing humans should be proud of. I thought you were fucking clapping for humans.
Like I'm a fucking alien.
Aliens probably wouldn't clap for us.
They'll be like, oh shit. Yeah, no, but like I was trying to get comfortable, but then I noticed I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
like
and then I'm just like, fuck it, let me look at the camera and start dancing.
Fucking like
it was a fight or flight situation. I just went with that.
Took off.
I went with that option.
But no,
that was so random. I apologize, audience. Oh my god.
But what's it called? So, like I was telling my sister the other day, I'm like, humans are so fucking lucky that we have superior intelligence on our side, because I was like, if we like just had to fend for ourselves in the wild, we would all get fucking murdered.
Yeah, no. Everything else in that fucking out there in the wild is like meant to kill us, and only the bravest live there because they have to sometimes. So,
bro, I fucking feel so bad for people who like shoot nature documentaries and shit, because they actually have to be on location out there
for like years.
Yeah.
Watching the ice melt and shit. And they have to witness that.
They had to fucking follow a polar bear, so they were fucking out there.
Yeah, no, that was fucking crazy. Yeah, they really do go out there for that. They be like on the grass for like 15 months looking for a fucking ladybug that went extinct 87 years ago. So it's just like from deforestation and shit. And I'm like, man, they just give up. It hasn't been here for 100 years, but like if they listened to me, they wouldn't be able to capture the best and like the greatest that Mother Nature has to offer, the best and the worst.
It's also a shitty fact that I learned watching all this shit.
Uh-huh.
I actually learned that it's pretty common in the wild for like mothers to either abandon their kids or like leave them like by themselves for like long periods of time.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. Like it's like, okay. It's
like I think I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was a puma episode that I watched, or it was either that or a jaguar. I can't remember, but it was one of those where the film crew was following a mom and her two baby cubs. One of them was a boy and one of them was a girl. And they followed them all the way up until like the cubs got a little bit older, and like the mom was teaching them how to hunt. And once like the mom basically decides that like they're old enough to fend for themselves, she'll essentially just dip and like start a new family somewhere else.
Humans do that too a lot. So it's just like yeah.
But it's like, damn, I didn't know it looked so prevalent in nature too.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. Like, the craziest thing, when I was little, when I first found out about nature and shit, one of the first things I learned about was how baby turtles hatch and, like, have to walk to the sea.
Oh, yeah.
And, but, like, that walk is, like, the opening of Saving Private Ryan and shit. Like, once they're born, high chance they fucking die immediately. Like, that's crazy. They have to walk through all that and shit. It's, no, that shit is fucked up. There's a lot of nature shit that's really fucked up, but there's also a lot of nature shit that's just gorgeous.
All right, so kind of wrap this up. Nature is pretty dope.
Yeah, and tons of other shit. You're probably gonna hear this. You're gonna hear this podcast and be like, "Wow, you fucking."
Yeah, listen. If you've never like really checked out like nature shit or animal stuff, I highly recommend it, because it is kind of insane, like the amount of shit that you actually do learn.
Yeah.
But moving on to that, I kind of wanted to do a topic today. We'll probably do like a follow up to this. It's definitely something that I could see see
Yeah.
us doing like a part two of, just because there is so much out there.
Yeah.
But we will be doing today, for today's episode, we're going to be doing some of our favorite bad hip hop lyrics.
Yeah.
Um,
The,
so I got down a couple. Like I said, we'll probably
can I start it off?
Yeah, go ahead.
I recently just showed Raul the death of mumble rap, and it's an awful song and with a cringy music video. And he's never seen it. I'm like, you have to see this. Look at these like white boys just proclaim they're killing mumble rap when mumble rap was like already dead at that point.
Say the bar.
That's two. There's two. I'm gonna give it two. This one's kind of racist. So
mind you, this is not Mike saying it.
It's not me saying it. This is a white dude from the Midwest, dresses like Eminem, sounds like Eminem, but it's not Eminem. It's just another white man rapping. That's not good, because there's some really good white rappers out there. Anyways, he says in the middle of a song, out of nowhere, probably make a song for Kim Jong, so ching chong. And I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? That is
when I heard that,
just
like
plain racism.
When I heard that a while back, I'm like, wait, what the fuck did he just say?
Just pure racism. That's the punchline.
And mind you, this is a fucking white dude.
A white dude saying this, and it's just like, other races, they might, maybe, but like, what? Come on, you can't say that shit. Like, it's just like, it's so fucking, like, I'm like, in middle, no connection, correlation. It's just a bunch of that fucking wet fart rap that the whiteys do. It's just like, it's terrible. And then there's the other one by Mac Lethal, who's an actual decent rapper. It says this fucking in middle of the song after making a Scorsese Marvel bar, which was awful. But he's like, I'm more crazy than a short lady trying to give birth to 84 babies in the black Mercedes.
Yeah, that was definitely that definitely sounded like some Eminem shit.
Like I'm like some like rip off Slim Shady type shit, and I'm like, and also just so you give let's analyze the bar, because that's what they want us to do. Let's analyze it.
You don't know how to analyze it.
The lady giving birth to 84 babies. 84? Why that much? In a black Mercedes? No, that's I showed that to Raul. He liked it though. So.
No, fuck you. You kind of gaslight me. But no, okay. So I guess I'll go next. This one, I want to say this one first because I still vividly remember the first time that I heard this song.
Yeah.
And after I heard this bar, I legit had to because I didn't even finish out the song. Like, I legit had to pause after I heard this, and I had to go all the way back because I had to make sure that I really heard what the fuck I just heard.
Yeah.
And this is a song by the artist by the name of Kyle, and this was a song featuring Lil Yachty, and it was actually a really big radio hit when it came out. But so Lil Yachty.
You already.
So.
That's me right now to his music. Oh, you fucking sleepy ass, fucking overrated, fucking. And I like that psychedelic album. Well, fuck.
So Lil Yachty starts off his verse, right?
Yeah.
And he starts it off by saying, she said she's 21. I might have to ID that. All my bitches come in pairs. Like balls in my sack. Bro.
Iconic. That's not bad.
Fuck you. When I heard that for the first time, I was like, what the fuck did he just say? Because the thing is, like, he does, in his verse on that song, he does have, like, a little bit of auto-tune. So, like, I was like, what the fuck? Did he really just say what I think he said?
Yeah, he definitely did.
But that's just one that I had to put as my, like, number one because, like I said, I still vividly remember the moment that I heard it for the first time. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck was that? But, okay, so what's your second one?
This sounds very it low key offends me as an autistic man. Yeah, you gave me buns. You got buns. I got Asperger's, and I'm like,
From one of the greatest albums of all time.
from the worst album I've ever heard in my entire fucking life, Revival, and I'm just like, what? It's just like I want to laugh, I want to, but it's not funny. You know, even Encore was funny. Speaking of Encore, Rain Man's want a bunch of crunch and bunch.
Yeah, that one I still remember.
That whole song could like die. And then just that whole album, both Encore and Revival, are really just the worst. But what is your? Would you rather listen to Revival or Encore?
Encore.
Yeah, yeah. I have.
Because at least Encore had at least a little bit of something that I could hold on
I
to.
know that. You know, It sucks that we laugh at that too. Like we. Well, I don't know about you, but I do.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's another lyric?
Okay, so my other one, oh my god. So there's certain artists that we could literally make a whole fucking video on, like, because they have so much.
Yeah.
And one of those artists for me is fucking Kanye West.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: there's a lot that I can choose from his catalog.
Vultures 2 is good,
but I'm gonna start one. I'm gonna start it off with one that's actually way more recent, because this is off the Vultures 2 project, which just recently came out.
Yeah.
And this is a song called "Fried" off that album. And Kanye West goes, "She giving blowjobs, and I applied. She said she's starving. Order her some fries. Then I ate the breast and then the thighs." Like, I remember I heard that. I'm like, what? Order her some fries? What the fuck?
He was like, "Damn, you know how much money you have? You can order her more than fucking fries." The fuck? Like, damn, Kanye. This is Kanye now, actually. He just... But, what's a Kanye... Like, I told you one in the car. There's one Kanye line that I remember just being really, like, questionable in, motherfucking Kanye. In the Forever song with, like, Lil Wayne, Eminem.
The statutory one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say it. Well, I guess I shouldn't say it. Or should I say it?
It's the lyrics, I mean.
Alright, this is not me saying this.
It's a part of a song.
It's a part of a song by Kanye West, who's a piece of shit. Alright, I fucked the world. I fucked the world young, statutory.
Yeah.
Like, why is that in there?
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Why is that in there?
Now that you just said that one, it reminds me of another really popular one too that, like,
was Eminem and Lil Wayne in there being like, yeah, keep that shit. That shit's good.
When you fucking hear it, like, or no, when you just said that right now, it reminded me of one that's, like, just equally as bad that was also on another major, like, radio hit. I don't know if you remember, but I think, I don't know exactly who, like, which artist whose song it actually was.
Yeah.
But in that song, it's featuring Rick Ross. And I don't know the official title of the song, but it's like the chorus is like you ain't even know it.
Yeah, that's very iconic for being really gross.
Yeah, so
she
Rick
put something in the drink.
Yeah,
she didn't even know it. I'm like, wait. And there was a fire song so far too. It was like lit.
Yeah, no. So then you get to Rick Ross's part, right? And he's like, I sipped something in your drink, right? She didn't even know it. Then I took her home and I enjoyed that, and she didn't even know it.
Oh yeah,
bro, like,
that
what?
other part is very
Yeah,
gross.
like bro, what the fuck did you just say?
Like if you have lines like that and get away with it, just like you need other people or in the room, or you need to get rid of your homies.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like that's
like,
definitely something where somebody had to be like, bro, what did you
he's
say?
like, can we redo that bar, please? Like I know I don't want to censor you, but like you're saying some just dumb shit right now.
And also too, the thing too is like
this
that
ain't
was
swag,
like,
bro.
Like I mentioned, that was a really popular radio song.
Yeah.
So like I was like, damn, bro, like, because here's the thing: when I originally heard that song, that whole bar like totally went over my head. Mm-hmm. Like I didn't really pay attention to it like that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until like a few years later, after the song had came out, when I re-listened to it, I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck did he actually just say?
Yeah, no, it's just like it's when you know it's lyric, you just can't play it again. It's just like it's just too much. It's just like it's yeah, and that song was catchy too. It's just like that bar is so wild.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm really thankful for is that I think TDE made a remix to that song.
It doesn't have that part?
No, it doesn't have Rick Ross on it.
Okay,
that
cool.
Was really dope.
That's really cool.
It was
actually
all TDE members.
Yeah, that I don't think I've ever heard of that
it's
one.
Fucking dope.
Okay, I gotta listen to that. I've been listening to a lot of Absol recently, so I've just been in old school.
I've been listening to a lot of Schoolboy Q.
Yeah, you better shit. Just fucking. Oh my god, Schoolboy Q hater. I remember I gaslit someone through telling them, "Hey, he fucking hates Schoolboy Q because he listened to the album."
People trying to swat at me.
Like, well, meet the Grams then. Meet the Rose.
All right, you have another one?
You know what? I'm gonna end this on a very iconic one. Also very fucking twisted, and from a song by Biggie Smalls.
Oh fuck! I know which one.
I know my.
To this day.
I know my homie fucking kidnap kids, bump in the ass, throw them over the bridge, and I'm like, Biggie, if I was the homie, I would like knock your ass out now.
You know who was in there going like, fuck yeah.
And Diddy would be like, yeah, he's cool with it, man. He'll let you say he a little weird. Like, imagine if I was in the fucking booth, it was like, my homie roll, and then like you hear that, and you're just like, he's like, I don't do that at all. I hope they weren't, but they were like with P Diddy's crew, so like Biggie could have been fucking saying the truth, and that's why they killed him. It's just like 90s were crazy, man.
Yeah,
the golden age was crazy,
okay,
it's like Hollywood golden age. It was like that shit was a crazy time, but there's a lot of fucked up shit in that shit. Is there any other ones? Yeah, that Biggie line is a little crazy. I think that's like Biggie's worst line ever. I fucking hate that shit.
Okay, I think I'll end it up on one that I think it was just my last one will be another Eminem one, but I think this one it's ingrained to me just because literally this bar right here is what I associate this album with, unfortunately. But and especially the thing is like for the level of lyricist that Eminem is. The fact that he thought that this one was a good bar. This motherfucker literally says, your booty is heavy duty like diarrhea, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I heard that, I died a little bit inside.
Yeah, that's a very iconic line in the worst way. It's just like I thought you were gonna mention the Busta Rhymes one.
No, that whole
smother you my manure while I spit saliva with fluid. Some fluid you.
Listen, if you guys have never heard "Hurt You" by Busta Rhymes and Eminem because it's not on streaming services,
yeah, for a good reason.
That's by far, in my opinion, probably one of Eminem's worst verses.
Yeah, cause he was pure doped up on the fucking point. You can hear it. The problem is like his flow is so smooth. It's so smooth, but the lyrics and how he delivers the flow is really like what? Like especially for a party song.
Yeah.
Like something like that. Like imagine hearing that at the club. Like I guess the club don't give a fuck, but like still, like no, like I can't believe that. I have one more,
All
but it's
right.
like a
bonus lyric.
I have a Nas one. I thought of that about this right now. It's from one of his most famous songs, "I Gave You Power,"
Right.
which is from he's rapping from the perspective of the gun, and then like he's like my abdomen is the clip, the barrel's my dick, uncircumcised, pull my skin back and cock me.
You know, fucking bitch. Since you got a bonus one, I'll get a bonus.
Like I'm like, why Nas? He's like, yeah, you see, the gun is like my dick, and like you pull back the skin that's uncircumcised, like you'll be able to like release me and shit. I'm like, why did he have that? Why was that the metaphor he used to describe himself as a gun? Like,
Okay,
I can't, like it's still fucking a little dumb to me because the song's a masterpiece.
Okay,
Song's
no,
a masterpiece.
So I do since I got a bonus round in, I guess I'll do one more then too.
Yeah.
Now this one, I think I'd honestly be remiss if I didn't have at least one bar from this artist because as dope of a rapper as this guy is, he definitely has some bad bars in there. And I'm talking, of course, about Lil Wayne. And the fucking funny thing is, like, Wayne is still out here doing this shit, man. Like, shout out to him. But because
that Saturday morning is hard as hell. I might rap over that fucking beat. That shit's so good.
That's actually the song I'm trying to talk about.
Oh yeah,
because this is a more recent like Lil Wayne lyric that I just saw. Like that's fucking like only Lil Wayne could fucking say this bar. He says in his verse, he says, "Get more camel toe like them A-Raps."
Get more camel toe like them A-Raps.
Oh, and then he starts off that verse by saying, "Glove, fit me like a glove, OJ hands."
Oh my god, that line, is that a bad line? I don't think it's that bad.
Well, I mean, considering it was shocking, like there was a metaphor for a girl fucking him.
and the word Arab is a little too much, maybe. You know, I'm not gonna front. Like when I discovered the term,
wait, where is this going?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what? We'll leave that out of it.
Yeah. Like, wait a minute. When you
You know what?
said that statement, like, wait a minute, I got.
I was like, there's a lot of growing to do in life, and we are definitely definitions of growth. Even though if first of all, this growth, I don't know how other people are gonna take it, but like we have grown. You know.
Oh yeah, we were way worse when we were in middle school.
Yeah, and for no reason either. Like we had people would be
just dumb kids, basically.
Yeah, we didn't know shit, man. But now we know a little bit more. But this podcast might say otherwise. This specific episode, you know. Sorry to the crackers out there.
We're never gonna get sponsorships now. All those cracker companies gonna be like, fuck those Mexicans.
Those fucking whitesicans over here.
Okay, let's fucking wrap this up, dude. No more. That was definitely the cue right there.
That was the cue to give the recommendations.
All right, yeah. So now let's get into our recommendations of the day. So do you want to go first?
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of music. So you have one right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, give it to him first.
All right, hold on. Let me see. Info for the thing. All right, yeah, okay. So mine is actually going to be from an artist that me and you were just recently talking about earlier, who unfortunately passed away, who I really genuinely think would have been the next best thing to come out of New York in a long time, just because he really had everything. He had all the characteristics of what makes a great artist. And I'm talking, of course, about Pop Smoke. And this was actually a song that I'd never heard of from him because I don't think I've listened to this album. I'm pretty sure I've heard songs off of it, but I haven't heard the full thing. But this is from his 2019 album titled Meet the Woo. And the song that I want to recommend specifically is called Brother Man, which is the final track on the album. I actually just heard that song for the first time last night,
Yeah.
and I was really impressed by it. And it kind of hit me when I was listening to that song. I was like, man, dude, it fucking sucks that he's no longer here.
Yeah.
Because he literally had everything that could have made him a really big star. Plus, not to mention, he had the 50 Cent cosign, which was really huge.
Mm-hmm.
So it just sucks because he definitely had a lot of potential, and he died like
way too young.
To die at 21, man, that's so fucked up.
It's it's an issue that's still happening, and it's
so,
it is very upset, especially like looking at it a few years later, especially with people like XXX and like Juice WRLD, like in our generation to witness that it was very disheartening.
When you really think about it, the amount of rappers that have died in our lifetime is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's very disheartening to hear. It's just like through one means, through like gang violence or like overdose and all that shit. It is very, very
upsetting. That's definitely an issue.
But that album is really good.
Yeah,
that song is really good.
Yeah,
too.
but Brother Man is definitely the song I would recommend to you guys off the Meet the Woo album by Pop Smoke, and that is my recommendation.
Nice. And the album recommendation I'm going for, I recommended this artist before with the album Apologies in Advance, Sylvan LaCue, whose debut mixtape, the mixtape that like got a lot of people's attention in the underground, Searching Sylvan, from 2014, and I recently just heard this album. It's like his Good Kid, Mad City, very similar in a lot of ways, but like he's able to stand out. He does sound like a very early Kendrick, but like he's from like Miami and shit. But he's.
Never mind.
But like it's such a really fucking amazing personal album that it's a type of album, not to get corny, but that I just needed right now, and I'm just like I wish, and I would have loved this if I found it earlier in my lifetime, but I'm glad I found it now. Searching Sylvan by Sylvan LaCue, fucking amazing album. I'm still playing this album to this day. I think it's such an amazing album. Yeah. But that's my recommendation.
All right, and so that's going to be it for this episode. We hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, if you liked it, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Subscribe.
And also follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Subscribe, please.
And the links for everything else is down in the description.
Links, everything down below.
Shut the fuck up. Let me at least get to links for everything is down in the description. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Peace.